Salutations, greetings and salutations. It's Big K.A. We back in the stand. K.A.Vuitton got a sleep with a cut off a ton and a ton. Not a lot of jewelry today, just but still got the watch on. Now I know we getting close to, well, we're in spooky season, but we're getting close to the day of ghouls. And you know, we might as well get a spooky attitude. As J. Cole referenced, he didn't want the blood on him, but we all want the blood. Anyways, enough of my buffoonery. We here to talk about this Drake Jay-Z little situation. I wasn't gonna cover this. I left this alone. If you haven't, basically, I'm not gonna. I guess they have a love-hate relationship. If I were to give it something, the whole Drake and Jay-Z thing. Basically, there has been subliminal that they have talked about each other on tracks before. We have seen it before. But recently, Drake basically posted a picture of Solange, and it was an infamous picture. It was basically a picture of Solange after she got out of the infamous elevator where she put hands on Jay-Z for cheating on Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know and you ain't never listened to Lemonade, then I don't know what to tell you. But basically, that's what happened. So people were talking about it like, what does this mean? Is it a shot at Jay-Z? What's going on? Or they not like us? Is it because of the Super Bowl and Jay-Z's on the committee? We referenced the whole Johnny Blaze situation when he said he's a slave to Live Nation. Jay-Z probably has some equity or some stock in Live Nation. What's going on? What? How? What? Why? When? Like, bro, we're doing W5H to this shit. So niggas trying to figure it out. So at this point, people have come to the consensus, Joe Budden podcast and whoever else, that Drake is trying to go at Jay-Z. And, you know, like I said, there's been subliminals back and forth, but again, I feel like this is more of a subliminal. People are taking this as, oh, this is Drake stating like he's going to go after Jay-Z or whatever have you. I believe it was Ish. Ish was mostly defending Drake, but I believe Ish or somebody on that podcast says something along the lines of, it's like a day ago or so. Decided, was it the Wednesday podcast? It might be the Wednesday podcast, but because I'm recording this on the, what the fuck is today? The 14th. By the way, to my Canadians, happy Thanksgiving. Basically that, you know, to forget about this whole Kendrick shit that's going on, he's going to go at the big dog, the biggest, you know what I'm saying, which is Jay-Z. So, this is my thing with that. Especially, I'm not going to lie, bro. Drake, you just got to go sit down a little bit. Listen, I'm here for the Party Next Door collab album. I'm here for it. I want to hear this shit. You're going to give us some R&B, Afro beats, Caribbean vibes on that motherfucker? Of course I'm here for that shit, nigga. Warm niggas up in the fall. I'm here for that. You hear me? We in October. We know you October's very own. I'm speculating it's gonna drop soon. Apparently, I'm gonna do a video on it. Apparently, there's some finishing touches being made on the project. We'll wait and see. I'm thinking it might be similar to Her Loss. That's just me, but I digress. We're not here to talk about it. Now, Drake going against Jay-Z. I wouldn't think this would be the smartest move by Drake. Drake is smart. He's not fucking dumb. Listen, whatever you say about this whole Kendrick and Drake beef, I'm not going to say Drake won. But if you thought, I get it. If anybody could finish Drake's career, yes, Kendrick would be one of those names. Even when Pusha was going against him, I don't know about that. You could finish his career, but definitely we know one person as well that could probably finish his career, at least to the hip-hop purists, of course, like the pop fans and whoever doesn't care about all this hip-hop shit and what comes with it. Of course, we're still gonna like Drake. We're here for the bops, you hear me? But I don't think this is the smartest thing. So this is the thing. Am I gonna see like a Drake-esque, Kendrick-esque battle from the two? No. They're gonna do subliminals, of course. It is what it is. But at this point, I don't think this is the smartest thing. I do get the aspect, and a lot of people are saying, oh, because of the whole Cole shit, he's basically doing this because, sorry, the Cole shit, the Kendrick shit, he's doing this to, you know, gain the battle back. He's lost this battle. He's lost the Pusha T battle. He's doing this stuff to, you know, win or whatever because he has his ego. He's arrogant, yada, yada, yada. I don't think so. Now, again, are they the bestest of friends, him and Jay-Z? No. But I think there's some respect there in career and him looking up to Jay. I do also think what it is Drake. mind you, maybe Drake feels like an outsider. I know it's hard to believe, but again, being a Canadian, I know we're in North America, but being a Canadian and being born in the US is different. There's similarities, don't get me fucking wrong. But, yeah, there is some differences. So, this dude, basically not predominantly a street dude at the time he blew up. I don't know about now. He be hanging with them dudes. I don't know if he really got into it. I don't know if he's moving weight nowadays. Him and Chubbs is doing drive-bys. I don't know what's going on with Big Dawg. Or the boy, if you will. But basically came into this thing kind of nerdy a bit, you know what I'm saying, actor, if you will, with passion for music, but he was doing his thing in the acting world. Gets on, becomes this rapper, gets signed to Young Money. Probably not everybody embraced him. Some people saw him as an asset, more as a friend. That's where that whole rant comes in when he was at like he was doing some nostalgia shit and he had his little rant about old fake friends and all that. Just basically now realizing, or at the time, people were just fake being his friends or fake being cool with him because they're like, oh, you got a wave, you cool as hell, you on the chorus is amazing. We're going to use you and build off that business relationship, industry friend, if you will. Probably he thought it was really his people, especially looking up to these people and listening to their records. You would want to be associated with them. You would want to be friends with them, you know? Like, I could imagine, and I say this all the time, like, the reverence I have for motherfuckers like a Wayne or Chief Keef or whoever have you, because y'all was part of me coming up. So if I somehow became an artist, I would love to do a song with Chief Keef, yeah. Maybe the fans might not appreciate it as much, but me just listening to that nigga was part of my come up, me doing a song with him, that's like full circle to me. Same with Wayne and other artists of that ilk, Young Jeezy, amongst others, etc. I could go on. Or Jeezy now, I guess. So I could see Drake, you know, him having the Pusha T microphone, him buying the Pac rings or whatever, him buying all that Pharrell shit. Well, that's more pettiness, but whatever. I could see his love for it, and to work with these people is very that inspired him or wanted, or hearing that music that wanted him to be an artist. Could like, yeah, I really want to do this, but yeah, them people not really fucking with it, man. Him just taking it away. Now it just all goes back to Jay-Z, because Drake had a run where it was like motherfuckers was comparing him to Jay, and I'm not gonna say Drake's arrogant, but there's a point he was playing into it. He was playing into it. He's like, I'm bigger than Jay. I could be bigger than Jay and whatever. And I do believe of the new crop of artists, he's been the closest to eclipse Jay's career, especially with the hits alone, his hit singles alone. Yeah, we can make his claim. And that's my thing with the whole Kendrick thing. Don't get me wrong, Kendrick beat him in the battle. I'm not going to take that away from Kendrick, but could Kendrick really get Drake out of here? I personally don't know. I feel like that nigga, he's just cemented. Again, that's why a lot of the time when I was sitting there, and even though Kendrick won, when Kendrick was like, Drake, you don't have a classic, I'm like, are you sure about that? Then that boy got a couple. We got to give it to him. We got to stop hating all the singing R&B shit he do. That nigga got a couple, bro. He do. It is what it is. You might not like he got a couple, but he do. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those situations I don't really know. Do I want Drake and Jay-Z to fucking rap back and forth? No, because I don't really need niggas to battle. Like, Jay-Z's like half retired. The nigga only raps when he raps. Drake is still active. There will be a point. The nigga's like, what, 37, 38? I think his birthday coming up because we in October. Bro, you gon' BJ. You gonna retire too. And I hope you're into other stuff. Like, also, I feel like some of it is inherited from the whole Birdman thing that was going on, especially at the time when Jay was trying to sign Lil Wayne. Like, yeah, I feel like there's some other Young Money, Cash Money shit that we don't know about that kind of also as well has this Drake going at Jay-Z thing in the background that we don't know about. But it's just, I don't know. I do feel like he was referencing Jay, because why would you post Solange? Out of everybody, like, Solange? Like, I'm not trying to diminish her as an artist or even an actress, but like, why would you post Solange? Like, come the fuck on, unless you had a crush on her. Like, when he posts Aaliyah, we get it. We all know he just loves the Aaliyah. We get that aspect. But Solange, bro, Come on, bro. Again, no disrespect to Solange. I don't know. It was just weird when that post happened, and I don't know what Drake's getting at. Because clearly he knew that would get some attention. It wasn't on his, well, we know now his Finsta, his little plot twist page. We all know that's his Finsta at this point. I just don't know. It really just makes no sense. But hey, there's beauty behind the madness if we believe the weekend, so there might be some bullshit here. We'll see exactly what happens. I just really don't know. Like, cause why? Cause I'm just thinking back to the Live Nation shit and all this other shit. Like, what would Drake really get from this battle, right? I'm not gonna count him out. I still think Jay-Z would probably lyrically wash him. Drake would probably make a better hit song. But it is like I don't know why. Like, what would you get from this? See, and then now the Nicki shit when Nicki was going at Rock Nation and Steve Stott, like that's playing in my head. There's so many variables in this whole Super Bowl shit as well. There's so many variables in this shit that I'm just like, is this fueling it as well? Like, I know y'all probably have some background shit that the regular motherfuckers ain't privy to. But cause this Nicki shit, going at Rock Nation, this other shit, the whole Meg dissing Drake as well. Like, there's so much shit. I'm saying, why the fuck did that happen? Well, to make sure, because Drake said whatever he said on her loss. But besides that, it got me thinking. That's really all. It just got me thinking. What do you think? Was that little upload potentially a little view of things to come? Will this be a potential rap battle match between Drake and Jay-Z, or was it just this nigga sneak dissing as usual? Comment down below, links in the description. Besides that, your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign out for today. The Black TJ that while I doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, trying a little bit more to hear me. I'm gone. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all, gang. Alright.